Cool. Welcome everyone to a club contest between Lost Boys from the West Coast and then Terminus from the South region. Huge implications that Justin and I were talking about earlier for this contest. Both teams are currently 1-1 in their respective pools. This could make or break, not officially, just make it really tough if they lose this match to sort of like come back and get that third seed in their pool.
Yeah, I was
We're back
mentioning
to normal
to,
shooting, right?
Scott,
Till the yellow
that
guy comes out.
I think it's kind of more important for the Lost Boys to win this game since they were upset earlier today to Seattle, whereas Terminus lost to the Warriors. To me, they were expected to lose to the Warriors, so this is a very important game for the Lost Boys. The Lost Boys were able to bounce back in their second game against Philly, so now they're both 1-1, but this would be a key, and here's a fast break.
By Lee Hodge from Terminus, number 34. Some patient half-court offense from the Lost Boys, just not able to capitalize on the score. And good beater play by Terminus, and he's able to take advantage of that. 10-0 Terminus.
Yeah. Terminus has control here, so it's just tough for the Lost Boys to drive to the hoop, and they gave up that fast break, so now it's 10-0.
The beater pair for Terminus right now is Celine Richard, number 29, and number 7, Tony. Little push in the back. Seems fine for the moment. Ooh. Pass to Sam.
We're blocked by the camera operator. Almost went in, but nope.
Ooh, good pressure by the Lost Boys. Lee Hodge, number 34, for Terminus, eventually recovers.
It looks like Lost Boys were able to get control, though, during that possession, so we'll see what they're able to do on defense now, having both dodgeballs.
Sure, it wouldn't hurt too much.
Oh, nice duck by Terminus.
Good beat by number 70 for Lost Boys. That's Chris Cito. Correct me if I'm wrong, Justin. I believe Chris either helps or coaches UCLA.
So right now for the Lost Boys in beating, we have
Christian. I missed the zero.
Yep, Kreger and Jake Malloy.
Thank you for correcting me. Yep. Kreger's the one that coaches a little bit for UCLA.
Yep, definitely. Yep. While we were correcting that, it seems like Terminus just scored again.
That is number 22, Logan Hartman for Terminus.
It's now 20-0 Terminus. We have some subs happening for the Lost Boys here. Carlo.
Number 52 for Lost Boys is going to pass it off. Lost Boys got the quad ball keeper, passes it down low. Back to keeper.
Oh, exchange of beats there. Let's see if all the dodgeballs are on the ground. Nope. Ooh, nice beat by Kreger. Nice.
Good drive by Lost Boys, number 18.
Oh, but they're giving a fast break up to Terminus. Ooh. Nice beat by Malloy.
That was a good temp by Lee, and then number 16, Ruthie Polio. I believe Ruthie played for Mizzou back in the day. Has been doing club ever since for Terminus. Not a bad take, just Lost Boys was there to lock it down.
So there seems to be a beater line change for the Lost Boys here.
Looks like Jess is out there. Jess is good people.
And Max Portillo. And they're in control of the dodgeballs. Ooh. Just a little too high, but it found Woolsey.
As number 52 with the score. Number 13 is 13 is going to get the assist, and number 52 with the score.
So 13 is Ortiz.
Tyler Ortiz.
Yeah.
There we go.
So DeCarlo with like the really high pressure. Ooh, nice wrap.
Good steal.
Yeah, that was a good wrap and steal by the Lost Boys. And
ooh, here it is.
Quicken the pace. Nice. Good, yeah, fast break offense. Woolsey to Ortiz. I think that was the opposite of the previous play.
I was thinking the same thing. And because of that, Lost Boys gets their first lead of this contest. They are up 30-20. Quincy subs in at keeper for Terminus. That is number 8. Vincent Reyes subs in at chaser, wearing a number 82 jersey.
Nice. Good.
Good recover by Ortiz for the Lost Boys. Hands it off to Woolsey, who's going to bring it down.
Quick before the beaters could set up. So their beater just picked up the dodgeball right when the Lost Boys was already almost at the hoops. I think if the Lost Boys hesitated there, the beater would have had a chance to make a play.
Lost Boys still maintain bludger control. Quincy's going to walk it up on the far side of the pitch, joined by Reyes.
Ooh, good beat by the Terminus beater.
It's a great shot by Terminus number 73, I believe.
Yeah, that just started with the beater able to knock out the Lost Boys beater, and then just crisp passes, swinging the ball to the opposite side of the hoops. And a pretty strong shot by the Terminus player.
Yeah, they had plenty of time to just sort of wind it up and let it go. It's amazing what you can do when dodgeballs are on the ground.
No chance for the Lost Boys defenders to really get a hand on that.
Terminus has control at the moment. Looks like that's Steve DeCaro, number 18, keeper for Lost Boys with the quad ball. Back and forth to Woolsey. Woolsey's going to drive.
Nice
gets
shot.
the angle and gets the goal.
Yeah, DeCarlo has been playing quad ball for a while. Started off at the East Coast for Hofstra. Moved out west. Played for a bunch of teams out west.
I got a question for you. I was just doing the Emerson-Purdue college game just before this match, and I hear tell, for one reason or another, there's a handful of like Emerson folks that also come out to the West. Is that like a thing?
Yes. It's called Emerson West. Oh, there's a lot of Emerson alums even on the Lost Boys right now. It was kind of an internal friendly competition between how many Emerson alums versus UCLA alums were on the team. I don't, it's been a few years since I was out west, so I don't know what the official tally is now, but there's definitely a lot of Emerson alums out west, and even the Lost Boys were formed by an Emerson alum and an UCLA alum.
Love that. That's a fun story to hear.
Oh, nice wrap by DeCarlo.
Quincy's still up. Still shaking, still bobbing. Kicks out to Reyes. Reyes gets it back up top. I believe that's chaser number,
You guys should have sent that.
I think 98, Adeline Morris for Terminus. They're wrapped up currently. I get a stoppage of play. Looks like Jess is down. Number 0 for Lost Boys.
Yeah, it looks like they maybe got a yellow card on themselves. Not sure what the call was, but that's going to be 1 minute in the box or the other team scores.
Sounds about right. And looks like Ortiz and DeCarlo are going to do their best to try and get that quad ball out of Morris's hands.
All the dodgeballs are on the ground. Every ball's on the ground right All right, and Woolsey picks it up. Looking to fast break and score. Nice. Down a player, and they still were able to score there. So
We also got a chaser sub for the Lost Boys. That is Lindsey Simpson. They are good people. They also listen to good music.
I feel like Terminus Atlanta is going to want to quicken this up, maybe get a goal off the power play, but yeah.
Quincy driving on the far side, finds the look. Ooh.
That was a good find, a good dish and dunk there.
That's number 73 for Terminus with the goal, Leston Thompson. I also like the finish. I like that they were behind hoops, brought it over, and then brought it back. That way their team had time to just sort of set up their defense. That was a smart play.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a strategy is how you shoot that goal and where the ball ends up afterwards, because then you don't want to give the other team the opportunity to have an easy offensive opportunity.
Like Woolsey's been doing the entire game. Ooh, here comes the pressure. Some good beater play. Dodgeballs are on the ground. Good wrap up by Quincy. Ortiz is down, but got the quad ball. Simpson's going to pick it up, and we're going to be chill. We're going to walk it up slowly.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice to, slow it up. Terminus Atlanta has both dodgeballs. It was a little bit chaotic. Let's calm down and try to find the high percentage shot or get control back.
Ooh. Another good shot by Vincent Woolsey. That's number 52 for the Lost Boys.
Yeah, I think the beaters were a little bit distracted by Simpson on the position by the medium hoop.
Beater number 5, Hannah Reese, stepped up to the top, and then that's when they kicked the ball down low, and I just don't know. And the other beater for Terminus was preoccupied. There wasn't enough time to get there. Is that Justin? Look at that. Yeah, it is.
Oh. Ball almost went in. Just missed the tall hoop.
Brianna Duncan, look. They picked up some Mizzou folks. I like this. I'm seeing some familiar names here.
Yeah, I mean, the only names I recognize on Terminus Atlanta are the players who play for, Charlotte MLQ. I know that there's a lot of players on the team that also do MLQ.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Ortiz gets brought down, almost gets a second opportunity, but Quincy recovers for Terminus. It's beater number 30, Kim Chang, trying to get the dodgeball from Justin Dewick, number 52. Justin's partner is Brianna Duncan, number 64.
That was a nice shot.
Good shot by Vincent Reyes. I'm fascinated by the Mizzou lineup that's out there. There's at least 3 folks that have either played for or went to Mizzou in some capacity.
Yeah, I think the Lost Boys are going to have to kind of respect that mid-range shot by Terminus Atlanta.
Especially from number, that says 9 on the sheet, but he's got a different jersey on. Vincent Reyes. Ooh, good beat by number 5 for the Lost Boys. That is Roy. Ooh, good stuff. Good beat.
Yeah. Okay, good use of the reset by the Lost Boys there. We did have a line change for them. Chris Cito is in. Shea Hillinger is also in, chasing for the Lost Boys.
Looks like we're being chilly, waiting for dodgeballs to do some stuff, and sure enough, Lost Boys get the recovery. Good stuff by number 5 and number 30 for Lost Boys beater pay. Good pass, ball movement, ball on the ground. We're gonna turtle, and Lee's gonna get in. Dodgeball's on the ground.
Terminus recovered. They're looking to quicken the pace. I was going to say that the Lost Boys offense has always been geared towards, coordinating with the beaters, trying to get that control as well as the goal.
Well, looks like they don't need it at the moment.
Yeah,
they
both
score just fine.
Yeah, both.
It's number 7 and number 4.
Yeah, that was Chris Cito and Shea Hillinger. They're both have a lot of speed.
Be very helpful in a transition offense.
Yeah, so it looks like we have a timeout here.
Score is currently 80 to 50. Lost Boys is up by 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been a few, fast breaks for the Lost Boys, more than Terminus Atlanta. That's been the difference in this game.
Something I'll add to that is, and I don't have the numbers to support this, I feel like Terminus has had control a little bit longer, a little bit more than Lost Boys, and I think of 2 things. That hasn't stopped Lost Boys from doing what they're doing, and it hasn't been helping Terminus as much as it probably could be doing. So I'm wondering if they can maybe do something different when they have control, because Lost Boys has still found a way to score.
I mean, maybe that's what they're talking about during this this timeout here.
Probably wouldn't hurt to address that a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, usually I've seen throughout the day today that the team, who calls timeout right afterwards, they start scoring a couple of goals. So it's definitely good for Terminus Atlanta that, take that time, discuss, come out, get back to their game plan here, and chip away at the slight Lost Boys lead, 80 to 50.
Number 34, Lee Hodge, will walk the quad ball up for Terminus. Got a new beater pair out there for Terminus.
Yep. We also have a new keeper for the Lost Boys, Michael Richardson.
Looks like they're going to play their keeper at the keeper line. One of my preferred strategies.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of teams adopt that strategy with the high point keeper on defense.
Looks like Terminus is able to get control back. That is number 29 and number 15. Cody LeBove and Celine Richards for Terminus. Ooh, just a bit short on the pass. If it was a little higher, that goal might be there for Terminus.
We have a stoppage of player. The ball, I think, rolled out of bounds earlier, but they called it, off on the Lost Boys, so the inbounds was kept possession with Terminus. There was a little bit of confusion. I heard some Terminus players scream, "We're still on offense."
Yeah, that can be a bit confusing if you think, hey, that's actually my ball.
Yeah.
So then I'm just going to stop playing. Kick it down low.
Who did Shea Hillinger just dodge that beat? Nice. All right. Swinging it back around. Oh! That looked like some, not kind of, we have the hands raised by the AR. Advantage. Yeah, that looked a little bit like neck contact.
Neck, maybe behind the back. It's definitely something. A good take by the keeper, and keeper did with the left hand. Love to see it. Shout out to the lefties.
The ball got turned over, I guess. Okay. Was the goal good? Maybe it was because the goal was good. Yeah, I think that's what it was. All right, it's now 90 to 50 for Lost Boys.
Good pressure by Lost Boys.
That was Richardson.
Michael Richardson?
Yep.
There we go. Cool. Love that. Pass down low.
The number's missing on the sheet. Michael Richardson's number is missing on our sheet.
You know what?
96. Let's add it. Here comes Cito, trying to fast break before the defense is allowed to set up. A little bit of the his no-look pass there. That's Cedar loves those.
No way. Amazing.
All right, so Lost Boys were able to capitalize on that quick offense.
Like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, okay, it's going to be a bit tough. Terminus probably going to get this recovered. No, they somehow managed to, like, stay alive, be patient enough, and get a look with 2 hoops up. Score is currently 100-50. Lost Boys is up by 5. Ooh, almost stuck it in? No?
No, it seems like it was blocked, but I was going to say it looks like the Lost Boys were playing kind of, defense that was like right at the hoops.
Yeah. That was good stuff by Lindsey Simpson for Lost Boys on that hoop.
Beat before, so nice beat by Terminus Atlanta there to stop the a goal from the Lost Boys. So I feel like they're going to want to, okay, we made that stop. Let's, get a score here, change the momentum. Because right now it seems like the momentum is in the Lost Boys' favor.
Ruthie Polio's back out there at chaser number 16. Joined by Logan Hartman, number 22, Lee Hodge, number 34. A little bit of a give and go until we get the bludger dodgeball situation sorted out.
And there we are. So the Terminus Atlanta was able to score. So 100-60 now. So a stop and a score for Atlanta. This may be the turnaround for them. High pressure from, I believe that's Hannah, I thought. Yeah,
Hannah number 5, and
then they were able to make it so.
There's that momentum.
Terminus Atlanta scores again. So
and then
2
Hannah's
unanswered goals and a stop.
Good momentum.
Yep. So maybe that high pressure, is something Terminus Atlanta's going to want to experiment with.
Helps when you got control. And
yep.
Along with Hannah Reese, number 5, Joe Goldberg, number 46, helping maintain that control for Terminus. Woosley back up top to Richardson.
That was Princeton.
Princeton win. Back to Richardson, back to Woosley.
So
looks like we're going to take the receipt.
Yeah, here's the high pressure from Terminus Atlanta. I think that's working for them. But don't commit too much. Yep.
Ooh.
Stop.
I don't know that Terminus needed to take that beat there because that just lost them control. Yep. That is number 39, Jake Moley, and then Jess. Beater pair for Lost Boys have control now.
Jake and Jesse. All right, so it looks like
Terrell taps the pass to Ruthie Polio.
Score again. Oh.
Goal is good by Logan Hartman, number 22 for Terminus.
100-80 now, so 3, I believe, unanswered goals from Terminus.
That was very fast.
Yep.
It was like subtle too. Like there wasn't like anything too like dynamic or explosive. Just we had control and we get a few buckets.
Yeah, they got that one stop and that one goal, and like, oh, this is how we play.
This is how we score.
Yep. Exactly.
An exchange by Terminus.
So Richardson and Woolsey are just passing it back and forth, letting their, I guess, trying to wait for their beaters to open something up.
Richardson kicks it down to Wynn. Wynn's going to bring it down low. And they got the beater help. Why not? Helps to move the ball around. Richardson, like, yards away from the hoop. Maybe a beat before.
Ooh.
I guess.
They're going to discuss. They're going to discuss it. We see the AR shaking their head, though.
They think they might be onto something, but Woosley might say otherwise.
It was definitely close, but it's looking like, from the body language of the ARs, that they thought the beat was first.
Let's go to the important
We'll see what the head ref
while we're waiting.
decides.
Here you go. Here you go.
Oh, they called the goal good.
And it looks like that's the 20-minute mark. Score is currently 110 to 80. Lost Boys is up by. That's very interesting. 3 scores, and it's interesting because of what the flag runner catch, like its implications being 35 points.
Yeah, so the set score is going to be 170. 60 more points to the leading team, which is the Lost Boys. They currently have 110.
I'll admit, this could help them. This could maybe don't impact them that much. I just know when Terminus has Ryan Davis, probably one of the better seekers across the country out there, that those 35 points help.
Yeah, and
I'm wondering the depth outside of Ryan Davis.
I was just looking, the previous 2 games, the Lost Boys did not catch the flag. With Terminus, it seems like for the game against the Warriors, despite their loss, that they caught the flag runner for that game.
Well, that 35 points would put them back in this game.
Yep.
I'm blanking on their name, but I feel like they've played for Heat in the past, our current flag runner.
I mean, Heat is our ref crew, so that would make sense.
It's almost like it's by design. With the exception of like a head ref or an LAR here and there.
So it looks like when we start up this second, flag runner on pitch period, that trying to find the dodgeballs.
I see Jess with one. I can't see the other ones.
Terminus have both, but it's blocked right now.
Maybe Hannah's got it tucked in.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's going to be key, I think, for this flag runner on pitch, and it being so close, just a difference of 30 points. Control is going to be key here, and all the dodgeballs are on the ground. All right.
Some good plays by Jake Moley for number 39 beater for Lost Boys. Polio's able to hang on to the quad ball. Good stuff.
Sorry, both players had fingertips on both seekers had fingertips on the flag runner there before the stoppage of play.
Number 16 for Terminus is down with an injury. They took a pretty tough fall trying to recover the quad ball. Looks like Ryan Davis is going to talk to their seeker about some strategy things with the beaters. That's a common thing to do. What do you want your beaters to do? We're gonna guard the flag running seeking game. You're gonna help out on the chaser game. Makes a difference.
I think when the flag runner is on the pitch, it really opens up a lot because you have another aspect of the game to focus on. So it's like, okay, I got to draw my resources to that. It leaves the other part of the game open. So which one do you want to allocate your resources to? The quad ball game or the seeker game.
One of my favorite parts of the game, because then the beaters usually leave us alone and I get to run around unsupervised. Sometimes they pay attention, but for the most part I get a little bit more freedom.
Right, but there's a risk because you just need 6 goals if you're at the leading team, or in this case 9 goals.
Which teams have done before.
Atlanta. So if you just focus on the flag runner and the seekers, you open it up for fast break drives, and you can have those 6 goals happen in quick succession. So
assuming you trust your defense to lock it down, but yeah, if you can, that's a huge risk. Looks like we got the subs sorted out. It looks like we're going to get started shortly. Score is still 110 to 80. Lost Boys is up by 3.
Lost Boys have the quaffle, but they are Michael Richardson. He's in a sea of Terminus Atlanta players. So my prediction is going to slow it up and back it up, but who knows, maybe.
Shooter's got to shoot.
Yep.
Aim it over Quincy's head.
There we go.
That's why I'm sitting on this chair.
Up, but nope, backs it up.
Probably not a bad idea. Play together with your team.
Yep.
Chaser sub number 23 for the Lost Boys.
Right, so I think, Lost Boys are not in a rush. They're probably trying to give their seeker a chance to try and grab the flag. And there you go, though. High percentage shots. There was that high percentage shot, so 1 out of the 6 goals.
Looks like Terminus has got control at the moment, giving their seeker plenty of time to work with. Ooh, good beat by number 15 for Terminus. That's Cody LeBeau.
Yeah, so right now a lot of alone time with the flag runner, with the Terminus Atlanta.
Tyrell going for the drive, misses, blocked by Richardson.
They get the rebound though. So.
Good dish by Quincy, finds their chaser, that is number 98, Adeline Morris.
Yeah, so that was good hoop defense by the Lost Boys. Just Terminus Atlanta got the rebound, and there was just too many bodies at the hoops to stop for a second time. So.
Yeah, it can be hard to maintain that hoop defense. Do I step out eventually? What happens when the dodgeballs are on the ground? What happens if I get tapped out? A lot of things can make it harder to maintain. Ooh, all the dodgeballs on the ground, and Terminus maintains them.
Oh, good pass to Simpson. Simpson gets it out to Woolsey. Shot is no good. Picked up by
Quincy. No hesitation.
Looked a fast break, but a great wrap by Michael Richardson. Took him down, but we do have a stoppage, so maybe it was illegal contact. But
it's illegal something because they're heading to the sin bin.
Sometimes you gotta stop the momentum somehow.
I mean, other sports do similar things, like in basketball, stopping a fast break, you just do a foul.
Let's see.
Looks like Quincy's got all the room in the world.
Yeah.
So there it is.
Yeah, without, the beaters and the dodgeballs, it's tough to stop Quincy's momentum. Oh, looks like Sam Scarfoni for the Lost Boys may have caught this flag. We'll see what the refs decide. Just snuck behind the flag runner.
Sam Scarfoni, number 11 for the Lost Boys. With the possible catch.
I think Simpson was comparing Scarfoni to a snake there. Slithered in, grabbed the flag before anyone noticed. That's going to be a huge swing for the Lost Boys if this is called good. Nope, but it seems like they're waving it off.
Okay.
All right.
That's huge for Terminus. That is a lot of points to like.
There's a blue card as well, so maybe it was a foul by another position player that.
I'm trying to think of the things that would constitute a blue card for a beater, like ignoring a call, playing after beat, maybe.
What's happening?
Looks like the head ref is chatting with number 10 for the Lost Boys.
Is there a card or is there no? What's happening?
Very important questions. We may not get those answers. But at least someone over there is getting those answers. That's all that matters.
It looks like Max Portillo is now heading to the box, so we did get that squared away. There was a there must have been a blue card penalty on the beater play there that negated the flag catch for the Lost Boys, so we got to do it again. Oh.
Ooh. Almost got a hand on it.
All right.
Ooh, some good beater play. Ooh, great beat by number 29, Celine Richard. Still keeping control for Terminus.
All right, the beaters for Terminus are preventing the Lost Boys Seeker from getting close. And Terminus scores.
Another goal for Quincy Hildreth, number 8 keeper.
So it's 120 to, I thought it was 100, but maybe it's 110.
A momentum shift in the beater game. Lost Boys has both dodgeballs and the one other one's on the opposite side for Terminus.
Yep. It seems like, according to the scorecard, 120 to 110.
Set score you're saying was 170?
170, yes. So, definitely Terminus Atlanta has, you know, I was about to, until that goal, but I was going to say, and the potential catch, but I was going to say they dominated this, you know, flag runner on pitch, but now Lost Boys may have scored and caught in the same instant, and that would
be too late.
That would end it, right?
I think that may bring it to one more goal needed, but because I think they may have already flipped.
Right, because it's 170, so they would have 165.
Yep. So now the Lost Boys just need one more goal. That was a huge swing there, because I was going to say Terminus Atlanta was, you know, one goal away from tying it until that happened.
Yeah, like the we're using our imagination. Man, as Terminus was just getting some momentum in the quad ball game, shut down by the flag runner catch for Lost Boys. And Lost Boys does not have this lockdown yet. Like, seen plenty of games where like that one score could take forever, and Terminus is not a team that's going to just go down lightly.
Yep, Terminus's game plan is score, stop. Score, stop, right? If you keep getting stops, you're still in the game. Lost Boys just need one more goal here. The dodgeballs are on the ground, but Terminus now getting control of the dodgeballs. Lost Boys going to want to slow it up, get that high percentage shot, because all they need is one more goal here.
I'm intrigued by Cody LeBeau's like playing high style.
Stop it before the reset. Nope. Reset used.
Looks like Jess is out there at beater again for Lost Boys, and helps get control.
Yeah, that was a great play by Jess. Ooh, good tackle.
A little high over Ortiz's head. Gets it back. Oh,
that almost went in. Oh. So close. We're like inches away, but Lost Boys still maintain possession. Ooh, low pass is mishandled by Ortiz. That was a hard pass to handle. It was a little low, but the shot is good. Yep.
It's over.
All right. So that'll do it. So with that goal, Lost Boys, much needed win for them. Again, both teams going into this game are 1-1. So with the win for the Lost Boys, that brings them to 2-1. Terminus Atlanta is now 1-2. Lost Boys are going to be playing the Warriors next, which is a very difficult matchup for them. Terminus Atlanta is going to, be playing Seattle next. They're going to want to win that.